Changing your belt out. Normally, there's a fender cover in here. But I hit an animal the other day, and it caused my fender to break loose and then get sucked into my wheel and rip out. It actually disconnected my suspension and tire sensor right here. You can see there's a bunch of crud down there, which is an indicator of a bigger problem I'll have to tackle at some point, most likely. But yeah, this is what it looks like under the fender with no cover. There's the cover down there. Salvaged it off the road. Hit an animal on a 6-lane highway, and I guess I picked the wrong one. Anyway, normally there's a panel right here that you have to pop open. I think it has a tab, like a pull tab, sort of like that. They make tools for those. Looks like a little hook. You could probably just use a flathead screwdriver, pop it open, and then you can get a better access up in here. And I will show you what that looks like from a different angle here in a second. It's actually more dramatic from up here. This is for reference what it's supposed to look like. And here's what we have. Right about there, where I'm pointing. That is what you have to get a hold of. Right here, trying to get it to focus. Yeah, right there. That's what you got to get a hold of, and you got to twist it. If you're coming from underneath, you want to push it towards the car, towards the cab. And that'll relieve the tension on the belt, and you can pull it off. We'll show that here in a second. As far as getting the outline of where the belt needs to be put back on, I don't have a blueprint pulled up right now, or an outline, so I'm just kind of winging it. But it wraps around this big guy on the right, underneath this one, back up through the outside, so the right side of this middle circle, and then back up through there, over the top of what we're ratcheting on, the pressure release, and then back over the top, and then down the right again, full circle. So really it's actually wrapped all the way around this whole thing except for right here. This is where it tucks in. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. You can see there's a little bit of play in this 3/4 wrench that I'm using. I mean, it's fine. I'm not too worried about it. It is a little loose though, so you might want to look around, see if you have something that fits better. You can see right here where this sort of like piston or actuator or whatever, this is what applies pressure to your belt. So if I put tension on it, you can see it moving down. It does take quite a bit of force. You might want to get something like a cheater pipe or something, put leverage on it. I might throw another wrench on the end just to get that pressure off. Really all you're doing, you know, is throwing the belt off as soon as you get that pressure released. So it just kind of depends on your ability to do so under pressure. Sorry, my neighbor's mowing his lawn, so it's a little loud, but this is what you need. I got this on eBay for cheaper than any of those garbage official Honda parts stores you can find online where they charge you like $40 in shipping. Here's how nasty and old that belt was. I already showed you some of the cracks, but just to get a better look, I mean, this thing is pretty stiff, pretty dry, and cracking all up and down. And here is what a healthy belt looks like. I don't know if I'll be able to do this on camera, so you may not get to see that part, but I've got it just kind of mapped around like we showed previously, and I left this right one off just a little bit. I'm going to attempt to relieve the tension and then just kind of slide this bottom right one on there. And I think we should be good to go. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I did have to put the camera down, but yeah, it just kind of pops right on there. Just make sure you got, you know, all your splines, all these teeth lined up with the belt. And the belt's not hanging off in any direction. Looks good. Wraps around here, nice and centered. Same down here. Pretty straightforward. And then try not to hit any animals.